Welcome everybody to another edition of Fairfield County Farm Page.
Number 2.
Number 2. We're getting a little better at this.
We're getting a little better.
A little better.
Old dogs, new technology.
I tell you, we've got some great lights to show people.
Okay.
Christmas lights, that's what it's all about this week.
Yeah. So you made a visit to Chuck Miller.
Right.
612 North Eastwood Avenue.
Yeah.
I got a little radio interview with Chuck. Tell me, what was it like walking through the backyard?
It's amazing. I think you can see it from space.
You think you can?
I'm pretty sure. He says in the interview, at least a block away, and that's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know how that man crammed all that stuff into that backyard. Not only that, that's not everything he has.
No, did you hear that in the interview? He said, what I don't have out, I have so much more in storage.
Right.
But
he likes to mix it up from
year to year. Yeah. And is it true? Now, you're his neighbor, kind of his neighbor, a few doors down. Buses were stopping?
Last weekend, bus after bus, hundreds of people passing through there, walking through that, checking it out.
Yeah.
So a great kind of, as he says in the interview, an affordable opportunity to see some Christmas lights.
Yeah, free. He talked about why it was free, because he felt like he was kind of honoring Mom.
Yeah, giving back to the community.
Give back to the community. Yeah. Then we kind of flipped the page and we talked to our good friend Bernie Fleming, Keller Farms, who is the driving force behind Festival of the Lights, Fairfield County Fairgrounds. So, I think what people don't understand about that display is it's kind of hard for him to get that all in place because of an October fair.
Right.
So trying to get all that laid out. And then when we bring Freedom's Never Free into the fairgrounds, the one thing that happens is that's kind of a somber occasion, over the Veterans Day weekend. So Bernie really can't get started until mid-November.
Right.
About the time everybody else is starting to open up these light displays.
Well, and he has it up and running by Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, Festival of the Lights closes Christmas Day night. What did we find out from Chuck?
Chuck stays open until like a couple days, did he say, before New Year's or after New Year's? Right around New Year's. A couple days before New Year's, I think he said. And then by New Year's, it'll be shut down.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a question. This new farm page, December 31st is your retirement date, correct?
Right.
Mixed feelings?
Quote, unquote.
Quote, unquote.
Yeah.
Mixed feelings?
Well, yeah, kind of bittersweet because of the legacy of the radio station.
How many years?
I've been there 20 years. The station's been on the air 25. Wow.
Wow. Are you kind of ready to hang up the radio hat and try this new technology?
Well, yeah, I've been transitioning, so with the YouTube channels that I have up and running, so it's been a smooth transition so far.
Yeah, because you can do it from home.
Right. Yeah.
I just want to thank you personally for continuing this partnership with us.
Sure.
At OSU Extension.
Yeah.
It's going to give us a new opportunity and a new look for you to kind of see inside of what happens at OSU Extension, just because we all have cameras.
Right.
And eventually I'm going to learn how to do these videos quickly, I promise, and drop them. So it kind of gives us a new avenue in Extension. Thank you for working with us.
Oh, well, it's been a great relationship. And like this show, for example.
Yeah.
How exciting would it be to just talk about Christmas lights as opposed to being able to see what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
So it adds a whole other aspect to it.
The other aspect I think is going to be fun. We did something for our Master Gardeners here a couple of weeks ago. We did the Bloom Carol Chamber Singers came in. And I'm just hoping, I haven't been able to look yet, but I'm hoping I got a really good video of one of their songs.
Oh, okay.
So for something new and different on the front page, I'm going to try to snag an interview with one of those children.
Very good.
Because there were 3 4-H'ers in that particular choir that we knew of, and we're going to snag that interview and then maybe Christmas Day we can throw something really pretty out for folks to see.
That would be great. So be sure to subscribe down below to the Fairfield County Farm page. And we are going to check out some Christmas lights now. So thanks for being tuned in here, and we'll talk to you after the interviews.
Perfect. Thanks, Mike. Hey, this is Connie Smith with OSU Extension. We're going to tape for the farm page our new debut, the YouTube channel that we've got going on with Mike Lamneck. And now we're bringing Chuck Miller, Mirrorscapes, but more importantly, he's brought Christmas to Eastwood Avenue. Tell us a little bit about your display, Chuck.
Well, it's a display that includes both the front and the backyard of our house. We kind of in the Christmas mood, and we always liked Christmas a lot as a kid. And it's kind of neat because we've kind of tailored it for the younger kids to be able to see some of their famous heroes, and in either in a blow up or in a others form of display for Christmas. Mm-hmm. A lot of the kids really enjoy it when they get there, and enjoy it a lot.
Yeah. Well, don't you think this time of year everybody tends to be a kid at heart?
I think so, and we had as many adults the other night as excited about as the kids were.
So where can we find this display? I've heard from one of your neighbors a block away that says it's quite the light show. You can see it from a block away.
Oh, at least a block away.
Yeah.
We're located on 612 North Eastwood, just north of 6th Avenue. There is parking in the front on both sides of the streets most nights. The neighbors have graciously left those spaces open for people to come and see it. There's a beautiful display out front. If you can't get out, you can at least drive by and see it if you're elderly or have time or have problems with that. And then they can walk clear through. And then when the backyard is full too of everything, all kinds of things back there. Most people go through the front and go to the back and they go, oh no, there's more back here. Yeah. And they're pretty excited about it.
Yeah. So like if folks are listening, Chuck, how long does it take you to get through that? Is it a 30-minute stroll through the lights, or what are you thinking?
Most people come, they spend about 10 or 15 minutes walking through and seeing stuff. A lot of it depends on how many pictures they take. Yeah. We encourage them to take pictures with the young ones. Every once in a while, we bring Santa out. He was out last weekend. I can't say where he's going to be out this weekend or not, but we have different things for them to do during the week too.
Yeah. Hey, tell me this: what's the cost to go through your exhibit on Eastwood Avenue?
There's no cost, Connie. We do this because we want to make spread Christmas cheer, and a lot of people. They're raising families and things are getting expensive. Yep. And we're doing it just so that they can bring their family out if they can't afford to go to some of the bigger shows. At least their kids can come and see lights. And a lot of the elderly people like it too because they don't want to see a lot of stuff, but they like to see a few things. So It's free and it's our service to the community.
Yeah. Tell me this. Why did you start this, Chuck? Because this takes up your entire yard. Why did you do it?
As a kid, I always enjoyed it. And of course, we do commercial displays for my company. And so it was just kind of a way to do things that make people happy. We enjoy Christmas. It's one of the good times of years. Yeah. My mother was always a big fan of Christmas, and she kind of spread that into us. And now that she's gone, it's kind of a tribute to her. Oh,
that's very cool. That's very cool. It's sometimes for a lot of people, it's a hard season, to missing those loved ones and finding a way to turn that sadness around is sometimes not easy. So, gosh, Chuck, what a great treat for the community. 612 North Eastwood Avenue, Lancaster, Ohio. Chuck Miller, Mirrorscapes. Christmas just abounding out of his porch, his backyard. Take a minute and check it out. Chuck, when will you turn the lights off for 2024?
We're going to try to stay open until a couple of days after Christmas, so people haven't seen it or they have relatives in would like to see it. I'd say by New Year's they'll be down. Yeah. And we do ask that they come between 6 and 9 at night because that helps the neighbors out. Right. Most of them go to work the next day again, so if everybody's out here around 9 o'clock, they still get their plenty of sleep. Yeah. And they ask that they stay on the sidewalks. Yeah. Because that's the safest place because there are a lot of cords that make all these displays happen.
Yeah. When do you start planning this, Chuck?
This is a 3-day project. Put this up. We just kind of design as we go. We've got as much stuff in the garage as we have out. We've just been collecting stuff for years, and so there's lots of stuff. So we change it up a little bit each year and use different things to give it a flavor.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite display?
My favorite is I would have to say my front porch, because that has the elf, and it has elf on the shelf, and it also has that tree there. We've got a tree there it's a white tree, and it's done in red cardinals, and it also has red cardinals on the ribbons on it. It's kind of the tribute to my mom. So that's my favorite area.
I would love to see that. I need to, I've not been
612 North Eastwood.
Yeah, I need to see that. I hope that's one of my favorite birds is the cardinal, and this is, a nice time of year to get out, and the weather's been pretty good.
We've met so many nice people too. It's been, some nights I'll go out there, and there's also candy canes here for the kids. They're welcome to help themselves.
Bless your heart. I think Christmas brings out a kid and a heart for all of us. And, for you to just do this out of your goodness of your heart, Chuck, what a great tribute. I bet your mama is smiling really big that you've taken her love of Christmas and turned it into something for the community. Thanks for being with us. Be sure and check Chuck Miller, Mirrorscape, 612 North Eastwood Avenue. Don't miss it. Free show for everyone to see. Hi, this is Connie Smith. We are so proud, happy, and delighted to have Bernie Fleming, Festival of the Lights at the Fairfield County Fairgrounds. He's kind of the guy behind the scenes, along with his staff, to welcome him to the farm page. Bernie, how are Festival of the Lights going December 2024?
Fantastic, Connie. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. We've been blessed. Our weather's been cold, rainy, nice, sunny. It's been everything, and it's the reception of everyone has been great.
Yeah, and for those listening, it kind of puts you behind the 8 ball a little bit, having the last fair in the state of Ohio. The end of October, middle of October. You should be thinking about getting lights up probably late October, but we don't always get that done because of this fair running so late. But you have a great display. Tell us about some of the new things that we're seeing at Festival of the Lights this year.
Well, Connie, we've added to the horse barns. We have we call the lights to the music.
Yeah,
and we've just broadened that there. We have a new 120-foot tunnel that is new, and it's always exciting. The kids love to go through the tunnel.
Yeah.
We've added several more characters as you go around the drive. It's just chills come to you.
Yeah. Can you imagine? I have not driven inside. I've driven like down, Fair Avenue, High Street, all that, and I see it from the inside. Just imagine if you were like a 5-year-old kid and you're driving through there. Can you imagine? Do you hear oohs and ahs when you're out and about, Bernie?
Connie, the kids, as they come through the ticket booth and entering the site, there's just the looks in their eyes. They're in the back seat and they're all excited, and not only to see Santa Claus sometimes, but to do the scavenger hunt, to find the Grinch who's unplugging the lights, and they're looking, and then of course they got to find Waldo. Yeah. Waldo is out there somewhere, and we're just so privileged that the fair and the fair board and the people as yourself, the support that we've had is just second to none.
Okay, so tell us, Bernie, really quickly, you started this, was it Thanksgiving night or the day after Thanksgiving? I can't remember.
It starts Thanksgiving night and it ends Christmas night.
Okay.
And my wife reminds me of that every year because I'm never home for Thanksgiving night and Christmas night. But it's fantastic. And yes.
Did you think when you started this venture, because you seem to get your finger in a lot of pots, did you think you would enjoy this as much as you obviously do?
No, you're right. I was kind of concerned, scared. Collison's had done such a great job with it for, I believe, 18, 20 years.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of hard where if we could hold up to the expectations of what they had done. And it has grown. COVID had shut us down for a couple years. Mm-hmm. And but we've made a commitment to broaden. As a matter of fact, we are going to be sharing things for the future of to expand it, but we want to keep it a country family show, mm-hmm. not just a laser type show.
Right.
And that's what our goal is.
Yeah, and let's talk country family show. I know that you have incorporated lots of, I see the ornamentation from the Antique Tractor Club out there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Those guys they are crazy.
Yeah, they are
awesome.
Crazy.
I love it. They came out and they decorated for the display. And I mean, there wasn't one, two, there must have been 30 people. And their commitment to the community is incredible.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And we are so blessed to have them. And then the hayride coming Friday. And again, we had one last Friday, but this Friday there'll be a hayride again, and it'll go from 6 to 9, and it gives another whole venue for someone to see the lights.
Wow. Hey, tell me this. Is it true? I haven't been through the Festival of the Lights, but I saw on a social media post, is there a wreath made out of a tractor tire?
There is. Yep, that you gotta. We're down on the farm.
Yeah, you got to work with what you got, my friend. Hey, Bernie.
You got it.
Bernie.
No, we're so proud of and Fairfield County. There's nothing like it.
Yeah.
And that fairgrounds is the greatest venue. It's second to none.
Yeah, near and dear to a lot of people's hearts. You know what I mean? Really near and dear to a lot of people's hearts. Bernie, I know you love the fair. I magically somehow, I don't think a lot of people know this, 10 wheelbarrows appeared at the 2024 Fairfield County Fair with your logo, the Keller Farms logo on them. And you know what? You just know when things are needed, and I'm so appreciative of your generosity to the fairgrounds. I know you love the fairgrounds. Help us out one more time. Festival of the Lights 2024 ends Christmas night, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
What are the hours? When can we start to go through and look? Is it what time do they open?
They open at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
And on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, till 10.
Okay.
And Sunday through Wednesday is till 9 in the evening.
Okay.
And it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's something that everybody looks forward to, kind of a holiday memory for folks to see Festival of the Lights. My good friend, special guest on the farm page, Mr. Bernie Fleming, Keller Farms. Oh gosh, Bern, I can't tell you how much it means to me to be able to have you on the farm page and how much it means to me to be able to call you a friend. Thank you so much.
Well, hello, everyone. We want to introduce you to the Fairfield County farm page. I'm Mike Lamneck along with Connie Smith.
Yeah, well, we're making a change.
We are, yes.
New Year is coming up, and we're going to try to learn some new things to bring the farm page to you.
That's right. And we have this new YouTube channel, Fairfield County Farm Page, and we will be posting videos from all around Fairfield County. So for our radio listeners, this is the new way that we're doing things. Yeah. And I think you're going to like it because not only will you hear it, you'll see it now.
Yeah, well. And so we can kind of drag you along with us because it's a learning process for us too. So you'll still get to hear a lot of our radio interviews, a lot of our interviews with 4-H and FFA youth, which is, we know you love those, and we love those too. So as the radio station goes away, we decided to adapt to technology, even though we're old dogs.
That's right. We can learn a couple new tricks.
We'll learn a couple new tricks, and we're very pleased to introduce the Fairfield County Farm Page. And OSU Extension is really proud to partner up with Mike Lamneck and be able to do that and bring you all kinds of good agricultural information.
So thanks for tuning in, and be sure to subscribe now, okay, to the Fairfield County Farm Page.